As a 4th-year edu student na sasabak na sa field study para sa first semester, you might be wondering kung ano bang meron sa class observation and teaching assistantship. Maybe naghahanda na kayo sa kung ano ba yung inyong kakaharapin. Well, don't worry dahil sa video na ito, we will give you an overview sa kung ano bang ganap sa courses na Field Study 1 and 2. Anong meron sa Field Study 1? Sa Field Study 1, you're going to be in the actual field at mag-observe ka sa school environment, students, at teachers. Iikot yan sa tatlong yan. Actual field means talagang ipapadala ka sa isang school kung saan ka i-assign ng university mo. This time, you're going to learn not only from the books and theories but also from observation and experience of the reality of teaching. Bago tayo mag-proceed sa pagpapakilala sa Field Study 1 and 2 na courses, need nyo munang malaman ang mga terms na to. FS1 and FS2, short for Field Study 1 and 2. Resource Teacher or RT, tawag sa teacher na i-assign sa inyo para i-observe, and you will also act as their assistant and they will also be your partner teacher. Cooperating Teacher or Critic Teacher or CT, if hindi RT ang tawag sa partner teacher mo. And then, Resource and Cooperating School or yung school kung saan kami assign or deploy. During our time, ang mga ginawa namin sa Field Study 1, unang-una ay nag-observe sa physical environment ng buong school. We explored the school premises, hinanap namin yung offices, canteen, library, mga CR, gym or court, garden at kung ano pang places na available sa school kung saan kami assign. We also got to observe the classroom environment. Inobserbahan namin kung ano ba yung meron sa mga classroom, although hindi siya masyadong finukusan kasi at that time, former DepEd Secretary Sara Duterte issued a memo na alisin yung classroom designs. Even still, may existing designs pa rin kaming nakita sa rooms like yung list ng class officers, class rules, prayer, and core values. Bukod doon, tiningnan din namin kung well-lighted ba yung room saka kung may maayos ba na ventilation. We also observe yung mga bagay na nasa classroom like saan nakapwesto yung table ng teacher, yung cleaning materials like walis, basurahan, and kung may mga books ba sa classroom at paano yung arrangement ng mga upuan. But you might be asking, like how? Paano nyo ginawa yung ganong observation? Well, we are guided naman ng observation checklist and guidelines. Galing yun sa book na field study na for sure ay kakailanganin nyo rin at baka need nyo ring bilhin. I suggest na may book din talaga kayo para mas madali. But that depends din naman sa university nyo kung anong i-require. But one thing is for sure, may guide naman lagi sa pag-observe. Para siyang mga mission per week na need nyong ma-accomplish. Yes, per week may iba-ibang task yan. After ng physical school at classroom environment, sunod na namin in-observe yung students. Tinignan namin kung ilang students ang meron sa class, complete ba yung attendance nila, paano yung seating arrangement nila at paano sila nagre-respond sa teacher. May part din na we had to interview a parent para makilala isang student and nirelate namin yung pagpapalaki sa kanya sa bahay at kung paano siya nagpe-perform sa school. After that, observation naman ng teaching strategies ng resource teacher. We observe kung ano yung class rules na ini-implement nila, ano yung paraan ng pagtuturo, nasusunod ba yung lesson plan at kung ano yung approach nila sa pagtuturo. Bukod doon, you might also have a weekly journal or weekly accomplishment report, kaya important din na may diary kayo to list down the things that you are doing every day. Sa field study to naman, it's about making an action research para sa school kung saan ka nag-observe. Sa time namin, ang unang ginawa ay inalam namin kung may existing or ongoing action research ba na kinokonduct sa resource school or yung school na pinag-observan. Then, tiningnan namin kung ano yun at kung paano yung pamamaraan. That is the part of getting an idea kung paano kayo gagawa ng sarili nyong action research. Yes, sa FS2, you'll need to make your own action research. That study should be about solving the problems that you observe in the school kung saan ka nag-observe. It could be about the macro skills, especially sa reading at writing ng mga bata, since very evident yung problemang yan. Or about the pedagogical problems sa school, or it could be something na nakafocus sa subject kung saan ka nagme-major. Like kung major in math ka, you may focus sa paggawa ng study na tungkol sa numeracy skills. This is done by group and with the cooperation of your resource teacher. So basically, that's it. Yan yung mga usual na ganap sa FS1 at 2 na course based sa aming experience. Pero aside from that, may iba pang specific kayo na gagawin. Sa ngayon, overview lang muna yan para at least may idea kayo kung ano yung possible na gagawin nyo sa mga course na yan. Pero bukod sa ganap sa FS1 at 2, mag-observe lang ba talaga kayo sa first semester? Definitely not, dahil kasabay ng observation ang teaching assistantship. Kaya naman sa susunod na video, we will discuss about what to expect sa class observation and teaching assistantship. We will give you an overview sa mga ganap plus tips na rin sa pagsabak nyo sa field. Good luck and God bless mga future teachers. If you like this video, please huwag kalimutang pindutin ang like and subscribe button at pakishare na rin sa iba pang mga edX students na naghahanap ng tips para sa kanilang internship journey. Maglapag na rin kayo ng inyong feedbacks, questions, and thoughts sa comment section because all of those are greatly appreciated.